Camel meat.
Yes, camel meat and camel milk, of course.
How was the camel milk?
Strange, but great taste.
Nice.
I was at the camel market to the north of Riyadh, somewhere near Thamama, I think it is. And there I was with the Bedouins, Al-Badu. And they offered me camel milk.
Nice. Did you ride a camel?
Oh, not here so far. I rode a camel in Tunisia when I was there, but
how did you find it?
Well, it hurts actually when you're not used to that.
Okay.
But it's a great experience. Nice, and something special.
Nice, interesting. Now, dear viewers, before we finish our conversation, we would love to show you pictures of Matthias inside the kingdom and outside the kingdom with his family and friends. Let's see them. And dear viewers, let's continue our conversation for today, our interview for today. Hope you enjoyed those pictures of Matthias, him and his family inside and outside the kingdom. So you've been here for a bit of a while. Tell me about your experience and what do you want to say to the people who are new coming to the kingdom?
Oh, for newcomers, yeah, I think you will be more than welcome in the kingdom here. As I said, Saudi people are very generous, and yeah, you can enjoy your time really very much in the kingdom. You can travel a lot, yeah, see a lot of places, study the culture here, and Yeah, you can also do a lot of sports. There are a lot of stadiums, fitness centers. There, yeah, activities like golf, for instance.
Yeah, that's a good thing. So, what do you do basically on your free time?
I meet with people, with friends, both expatriates and Saudis. I go to activities offered by the embassies. For instance, by the German embassy, they offer sometimes concerts or parties, and I also go to lectures. For instance, in the King Faisal Foundation. They usually invite both Arabs and Westerners to speak on all topics, from art to literature to politics. Yeah, I like to go to those events.
Can you tell me a little bit about your hobbies?
I really like to read books. I like to listen to music. I like to dance. Back in Vienna, where I was studying, I took dancing courses, for instance.
What kind of dance?
Classical ballroom dances.
Oh, nice.
Like waltz or tango, and also other Latin American dances like samba, salsa, merengue, cha-cha-cha.
Nice. I'm familiar with those dances. And what kind of books do you like to read, or do you read over the internet?
I like to read books about history, especially, and I also like to read novels. For instance, I enjoyed reading the Harry Potter series.
Oh, you do? Nice advertisement. Okay, and do you use the internet?
Oh, yes, I do. And fortunately, at the university where I work, I have internet for free.
Okay, that's really good. So, with this new technology that's going around, is it easier for you to communicate with your family, or how do you communicate with your family back home?
Oh, I communicate with my family, through the internet, through writing email messages, and through phone calls.
Is it convenient here in the kingdom?
Yes, very much. Telephone calls are quite cheap. It's much cheaper for instance, to call from Saudi Arabia to Europe than the other way around, for instance.
Oh, okay. Now, as you can see, everyone wants to play a little bit here in the kingdom, playing golf. Thank you, sir. Okay, so you're talking about your hobbies and how you communicate with your family and everything. Now your family's out there watching you. What do you want to say to your loved ones?
Hello. Oh, I hope to see you soon in summer when back in Vienna. And greetings from Riyadh.
And to your students, what do you want to say to them?
Yeah, please study hard, because in a month we have examinations, remember.
Nice exams in a month. So, as you being a teacher, how do you feel like you're communicating with your students?
I think I'm communicating well with my students. Also, because I'm of a similar age than my students. I'm 23, and some of my students are older than me, 25. So that means somehow we're communicating on the same level, and yeah, I think I can understand the problems they have, and yeah, so far it's going well.
Hopefully it'll go well for a long period of time. Everyone out there who's watching us right now, you can see how beautiful these three lakes are with the ducks and the atmosphere, the weather. It's just amazing. What do you think about it?
It's great. It's really like an oasis in the desert. In all those green and the trees. And around us, the city, it's more like dusty colors. So, yeah, really a great place, like a garden.
It's nice to go out for a while, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Running away from the big city. So how does your daily day go? How does your daily routine go?
Oh, well, after breakfast I usually go to university in the morning. And there I teach classes, prepare classes, prepare examinations. And in the afternoon, when I come back, I do shopping and necessary activities. And yeah, in the evening, I go out with friends, for instance, to Tahliya Street or to the shopping malls, and or to the embassies in the diplomatic quarter, or to Faisaliya Foundation, and we'll spend the evening there.
So your day is well spent, you can say.
It is.
No time to sleep?
Oh, of course.
Nice, look at the duck. Look at the duck, how he waves his little tail. That's so cute. All right. Well, it's very nice to know that Expatriate is functioning here in the kingdom, that you have no problem living here.
No, life is really comfortable. It's, and cheaper also than in Europe. I'm becoming quite lazy, for instance. I'm not doing the ironing myself. You have small shops in Riyadh where you can just put your clothes for washing, for ironing. Yeah, you can drive a taxi every day. It's also very cheap. Also going to the restaurants is cheap. I don't cook for myself. I go to the restaurants 3 times a day, every day.
So, the food is convenient.
It is, and you have a really wide variety of food. You have the Saudi food, you have Lebanese food, you have Indian food or Pakistani food, and you also have McDonald's or KFC, Burger King. So anything you want.
Anything we want. Okay, then let's stand over here for a little while, just a bit. So, before we say goodbye to everyone out there who's watching us, what do you want to tell them in like 2 sentences about the kingdom?
The kingdom is really a different country than, for instance, European or Western countries, and it is a great experience to be here, and I can recommend it to everyone.
It's really nice for you to it's really nice to hear that, and I'm very glad that you love my country as much as I do. So everyone out there, from this beautiful, beautiful 3-lake scenery, myself, Zainab Al-Aoujan, would like to say goodbye and hope I see you again, same time, but a different place with a different expatriate. And how would you like to say goodbye?
Goodbye, tschüss and ma'a salama.
Okay, bye.
Bye.